Yo guys, what's up? So, I know it's dark outside, and I tried to take another video earlier during, like when it was light, but it didn't end up the way I wanted, so I'm having to retake the video now that it's darker out. So, it's been a while since I've done a Pokemon Go video, and it's mostly because I've been trying to... focus on other games such as War of Crown, even though I've had to delete it because my phone doesn't have memory. Summoner's War, and just trying other games. Tried Majestia, the new game from Com2uS. I honestly thought it was too complicated and didn't have a good execution, so I'm not going to be making videos on it. Tonight's video, though, is going to be a little different than what I'm used to. Instead of talking about the game, I'm just going to be walking, catching Pokemon, hatching my eggs, and I'm actually going to be using this time to create a video that is also an assignment for my class. So, I am currently a game design student at Full Sail University. I'm taking classes through their online course. What is on me? All right. I'm taking classes through their online course, and the assignment we have right now is a video assignment that we have to upload to YouTube. Ironically, I am a starting YouTuber, so I'm just gonna throw this in with the pile of videos that I'm making. Alright? So the assignment wants us to talk about 4 things. The first thing it wants us to talk about is what have we learned over the course of the class in relation to the degree that we're going into. And if I'm being honest, I've learned a lot. I've learned about who a lot of the major players are in the game design world. I've learned about a bunch of conferences that I didn't know existed until I took this class and had to do research on the conferences. I also learned mostly, this is I feel like the biggest thing is I've learned a lot of vocab and terms used in the industry, and not just strictly game design industry, but shared terms between different types of entertainment and media industries, such as game development or graphic design, what have you. And I don't want this auxiliary. These are important because when I go into an interview for an internship or a job application or for anything else, if I'm in that job and I want to sound smart using the right terms appropriately, or when listening to the other person talk and hearing them say something and not wanting to make myself seem uneducated, knowing these terms is really good. Also, right now, since I just learned this stuff, I still have to think about it. I know this stuff, but I have to think about it. Over time, this stuff is going to become like a second nature, ideally. Someone will mention character rigging or what gold, silver, or alpha, beta, or gold tiers for game design processes are, and I'll know instantly what they're talking about. Whereas now it's like, yeah, I know, but let me just think about it so I know for certain what it is you're trying to convey to me. So that is the biggest takeaway, is the vocab and the terms that I've learned. To me, at least. The second thing I talk about tonight with you guys is, where do I see myself in the future with this industry? What have I learned that correlates to this? And I say the biggest thing is my awareness of job opportunities. I have, through my research, figured out major game companies that are within my area. I live in the Northern Virginia area, and Bethesda isn't too far away. Bethesda, Maryland. Bethesda Games created Skyrim, which a lot of you know. They also created the other Elder Scrolls games, even if not also a bunch of other smaller games. Man, these hits not. No, okay. There are also a bunch of other smaller game design companies, but those are two of the biggest. There are a few other big ones too. So I can, I have through my figured out job boards, through these companies, internships, internship opportunities, uh, different types of things. Ooh, yes, baby. Different types of game development or game design. Game design encompasses a wide variety of things. And when you say a game designer, like if someone asks, "What do you do?" and you say, "I'm a game designer," that's great. Game designers do a bunch of different things. What do you specifically do? Like there are different things, different concentrations, if you would, of game design. So that is one thing, and where I see myself in the future with that is, honestly, I would like to be a lead, a design lead, and I'd like to be making my dreams a reality. I used to draw my own comics from elementary until mid-college. Even though I just started my game design program, I actually did 4 years as a health student. I was studying physical therapy, and I switched to game design because I just figured that physical therapy wasn't for me. And what I want to do is I want to bring my dreams a reality. I want to have other people enjoy my creations, and I want to be a team lead. And so with the companies nearby and with the stuff I'm learning, I feel like I can take steps getting me to that goal, even if I don't get there right away. 3. What can... Ah, man. I keep forgetting. Alright. I keep forgetting what number 3 is. In the other video I took, I forgot what number 3 was too. That's my beautiful girlfriend. Alright. Files. I downloaded it. Download history. Let's see what number 3 is. Number 3. Going forward, how will I apply the skills and concepts I've gained to my future success? It's simple. A lot of the stuff I've learned, how can I apply? I already talked about with the vocab, the terms, in a job interview or a internship interview. I'm just working in the industry. I can know what people are talking about. Doing my research on job awareness, like what is there, what conferences are there, what can I do? I know I have an idea of what's in my area, and if it's not in my area, where can I find it in? I have a general idea, and it's not the best idea, a better idea than I used to. I also know from conferences, like I knew everyone knows these people, right? But there's also the GDC, which most people know about, not everyone. It's game development. And IGDA is a non-profit, International Game Developers Association. It's a non-profit, but it's really great for people who want to be game developers or get into the game development industry. So with the new virtual reality technology that's come out, there's the virtual reality and augmented reality summit. There's a bunch of stuff. So attending these conferences only as a big step in heading towards my goal of eventually developing a game design career. Wow, I have to get and at the interview, through the interview, hopefully if I can, talk to strangers, some of the people from the companies around here, find out what exactly are they looking for, like in a game developer. Everyone will say, "Oh, you need this, you need that," but if you go to a company and say this is the company you want to look for, ask them what they're looking for is a good way to know what it is they need. Maybe their needs will change, but at least for the time being, you will know. this is what they want. And that's a way that I can move forwards with at least getting a starting position or some experience through a job or an internship. Number 4, advice. If I were to give advice to other people in this technology and in the entertainment and media industries, the TEM class from Full Sail, if you've already taken the class and you're watching this video, or you're going to enter Full Sail, this will probably, it might not be, but it will most likely be the 3rd class you take. And this will be one of your final assignments. Advice that I have for you: don't overstress your assignments. Don't overthink them. And it seems a little nonchalant, but there's a good reason for it. You don't want to overthink or overstress, because when you do, you miss the important lessons gathered from these assignments that are not strictly academic. Sure, you might get the grade, but you're going to be more stressed and you might miss the smaller things. For example, a lot of what Full Sail tries to teach you when you first get here is that you're entering the entertainment industry. If you yourself don't know how to have fun, don't know how to be entertained or entertain, you're not really going to make it. And when you see interviews from people who've been in this industry, they're industry rock stars, they say very similar things. So my first piece of advice is you probably taken psychology of play, and you probably taken presentations, intro to presentations, or what's that called? The first class, presenting creative presentation. Follow the lessons you've learned there. Don't overthink, don't overstress. Do your work, obviously, but if you stress too much, you might get the grade, but you miss out on everything else that you could have learned that wasn't academic. And that can apply to so much more than just Full Sail and just the stuff that we have here. My second piece of advice: stay on top of your work. I'm an online student right now. So now I'm entering for a degree in a Bachelor's of Science in Game Design. Alright, awesome. I'm entering for a Bachelor's in Game Design, and it's online. I've already done in-class stuff at Virginia Commonwealth University. Did that for 4 years. I know the difference between the classes, and both have their benefits, both have their disadvantages. One huge benefit to online classes: you can do it on your own pace. You don't have to, wake up at a certain time to attend your 7 a.m. class or your 8 p.m. class. You do it at your own pace, as long as you turn in your assignments by the due dates. The disadvantage: you need very, very good self-discipline in order to do well. Because I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to mention names or anyone, but in the past few months that I've been at Full Sail, I see a lot of these online assignments or online discussion boards, and the rubric says do all this stuff. And if you just do it on time, it's not that bad, really. Take an hour, 2 hours, not that bad. And I'll see these people who honestly did this stuff in probably 2 minutes, and they're missing 90% of whatever the rubric says, and it's terrible. To do an online course, you need self-discipline, so stay on top of your work. You probably got work, I got work, you got a social life, friends, a partner, you got family, you have issues, you get sick. I was sick 2 weeks ago. I spent 3 days in bed. I was sick for more than 3 days, but I spent 3 days in bed because I was that sick. Everyone has their issues. Stay on top of your work. There are exceptions to everything. But being honest, most of us don't have that situation that excludes us from doing our work. That's just being lazy. It's creating excuses. So don't take it too seriously, but take it serious enough where you stay on top of things. That's the advice I want to give you. So, rundown of this video. Number 1, I learned vocab terms, a couple conferences, and a few major players in the game. Number 2, I am more job aware, and not just in my area, but a little bit of the whole country. Like, there are certain places in the US where games are definitely a bigger business than others. And this place is not bad, it's not great. In the future, 3, how will I apply this in job interviews, internship interviews, when I actually have the job, when I actually have the internship, whatever. Hopefully I'll sound smarter. Hopefully I'll be smarter. Alright? Like, that is the end goal here. Number 4, my advice. Don't take it seriously, stay on top of things. Have fun. So, that's it. That's this video. No, it's not the most interesting video. I went on for a little while. But I'll be back soon with more content. I'm sorry for being, I want to apologize for being a little late and slow with my Summoners War games and updates. Been very busy recently with a bunch of different things. Like I said, everyone has stuff to do. And I'd like to put more time into making videos. But I'm trying my best, and, you know, soon, hopefully, things will get there. But between work, school, friends, and boxing, I don't have a lot of free time. So, try my best, but like I said, everyone's got their things. Anyways, if you like this video, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe for more Summoners War, War of Crown, or whatever else. If you want to see something, let me know. I will try my best to get it. And until next time, stay in trouble.